The following match is a singles match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Your referee...
I can't lose this job, dude. I need this job. I need the job. Come on. I'll wrestle anybody. I'll wrestle anybody. Come on. I need this job. You don't need this job. You fucked up. You hung out with the wrong crowd. You fucked up hanging out with I only did it for the money. I need the money.
Nah, Biggie. You say you fall in with the wrong crowd, you made the wrong decision, you made the worst decision of your career, aligning yourself with Gary fucking Yap.
I only did it for the money. I needed money. I'm like half these women out here. I've only done it for the money.
You know what? I've been drinking all morning, but that's besides the point. We're gonna give you your day in court. You know what? I got an idea, because if you could win over this crowd, I will go in the back and find an opponent for you. Okay, because I'm sure there's somebody in town that wants to work. I will find an opponent for you, and we will, whether you win or lose, okay? It's not about winning or losing, but if you could win this crowd over with the thumbs up or the thumbs down, I will give you a spot in war.
Bring them on. I don't care. I don't care what type of match. Street fight, dildo on a pole match, chucking a bucket of chicken on a pole. I don't care. I don't care. Bring them out.
All right. Well, I don't know about any dildos or whatever, dude.
I don't get it from his case.
You guys are going to decide whether Biggie stays or whether he goes. So we're going to have a thumbs up or a thumbs down after the match. But give me a sec and I will find somebody for you. Let's bring out his opponent.
New Tornado? You know what? Forget New Jack. This is even better. That's his best friend right there. These men trained together. They traveled the road together. They got paid in tacos and tortas together. And now, look at him. He is beating the ever-living hell out of that. Come on, Tornado. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. These two men are best friends. But even Tornado is sickened at the thought of what Biggie Biggz did after prostituting himself to the devil Gary Yap and going over to Team Epic. I have no love, no remorse for anything the Human Tornado does him. I don't care if he stabs him right now. It's the least he could do because Biggie Biggz deserves nothing more. If it were up to me, he wouldn't even be here right now. He'd be working somewhere in Anaheim for something for pesos. That's what I think of him right now. He doesn't belong anywhere in a proper wrestling. Bundle to the face. Hit him again, Tornado. And I gotta tell you, this is all because of Gary Yap. Gary Yap, who was fired after attacking Jack Evans and Anthony Maris, who hit me in the face. A simple commentator, ring announcer, doing my job, and Gary Yap accosted me. And then he hires Biggie Biggz, this sellout, this piece of, I can't even say it. And a dartboard to the back. Hit him again, turn him in the face. These fans were on Biggie Biggz from the moment he walked out here. They told him to go home. They didn't want to see this piece of garbage wrestle. I don't want to see him wrestle either. I just want to see him get his ass kicked. You know, I really wish New Jack was here, but you know what? I'll take the Human Tornado. Because right now the Human Tornado is doing New Jack's job, and Tornado's got a chair. That's it. Hit him with that chair, Tornado. Beat that piece of garbage. And look at Biggie Biggz. Look at this. Can't even do anything. Trying to cover up, and Tornado just swinging for the fences. Hit him, Tornado. This piece of, I'm sorry, folks. I know I'm getting a little carried away, but you know, Anthony Maris was a friend of mine. Jack Evans is a friend of mine, and what he did to them was appalling. I can't even call him a human being, because a human being does not attack two other human beings like that and leave them lying in a ditch somewhere in the desert. This man is garbage. He is scum of the earth. He is the epitome of the word sellout. He'll do anything for $5, because that's all I hear Gary Yap gave him. And now look at Tornado choking him. Choke him, and there's nothing the referee can do, and that's what makes this so great. Biggie Biggz can be beaten until he's black and blue and bloody, lying in a heap, and the referee can just keep on going till Tornado feels like finishing him. And what was a piece of wood to the back? Now stab him in the eye. Blind him. That's what he deserves. He should never wrestle again. And this is all because of Gary Yap. He can thank the devil Gary Yap for this. Gary Yap would try to come in and make War Epic Part 2 and kill War. And now look at him. Now he's off with his Team Epic somewhere, and Biggie Biggz is crying for his job back. That piece of garbage should be on his hands and knees kissing Anthony's feet, trying to get his job back. And Biggie Biggz screams in pain after taking that trash can to the back. And the Human Tornado, I'm sure Anthony Maris went to the Human Tornado and said, hey, Tornado, take care of that fat slob for me. Give him a couple shots for me. And Biggie Biggz showing he's not going to go down without a fight, throws the trash can at the face of Human. And Tornado's got a staple gun. And look at Biggie run from the staple gun. I wish he'd staple him right in the forehead. Biggie Biggz now running through the crowd, probably running out the back door just like he came in. Wasn't even invited tonight. Just came in right through the back door begging for a job. And all right, give the right hand to the stomach of the Human Tornado. Biggie Biggz going for a powerbomb on the bleachers. We've seen one man go on the bleachers tonight. We don't need to make it two.
Turn the music on, he's losing.
Biggie Biggz takes him. Oh, and a powerbomb to the ring apron. Come on, Tornado. Come on, get up and kick that piece of crap's ass. Biggie Biggz calling for a chair, gets the trash can instead. Fans don't want to give him any kind of help. He had to blob his way over there and get that trash can. Surprised he's not out of breath yet, fat piece of crap. Oh, no. Come on, Tornado. Don't take that from him. The Human Tornado in all kinds of trouble. And the last thing I want to do is see Biggie Biggz come in here and get a win over the Human Tornado. Biggie now picking up the Tornado, throws him right into that ring head first. Tornado very slow to get up. We've lost sight of Biggie Biggz. And Tornado now with he's got that staple gun again. Firing at Biggie Biggz. Don't know, he might have hit Biggie Biggz in the eye. Good, I hope he blinds him. I want to see him staggering to the ring with a cane next time I see him. Piece of crap. And now look at Tornado's got that piece of that stick. I hope he jabs it in his skull. And look at that coward hiding behind a man. Well, I don't know if Biggie Biggz can hide behind anybody, even somebody that big. And look at him slap fighting. Look at Biggie Biggz. He can't even throw a proper punch. This guy wants to work for work. Get him the hell out of the building. And I hope the fans don't allow him back. I hope they boo him out of the building just as they almost booed him out of the building when he walked in the back door. Tornado finds a blanket. The Human Tornado has a blanket. Biggie Biggz now slowly sliding his way into the ring, that fat piece of garbage. Biggie now, ole, right into the thing. Beautifully done by the Human Tornado, outsmarting the fat man. That's why it pays to have brains and not sell out to the first person that offers you $20. Irish whip. What's he setting over here? Did he just... I just saw a pounce. I'm at a loss for words. And the crowd loves it. The human tornado hits the pounce on Biggie Biggz. And look at Biggie Biggz out. Good. Pin him. No, you know what? Yeah, even better. Hit him with the chair again. Beautiful Arabian face buster right across the bridge of the nose. I hope he broke his nose. Caved in that fat face of Biggie Biggz. Look at this, not even a pin, just punching away. I'm sure of it now. The human tornado must have a nice fat envelope waiting, courtesy of Anthony Maris. Chair shot to the top of the head. And you gotta realize this is exactly what everybody wanted. They wanted to see that piece of garbage get his ass kicked, and that's exactly what's happening. And Biggie Biggz now writhing in that ring. I gotta say though, he's put up quite a chair to the back of the head. I gotta give a little credit where credit's due, as much as it pains me to do so, as much as I don't want to give him any credit, because he is a piece of garbage. He fought his heart out in this match, and what is the human tornado setting him up for now? Biggie Biggz now wedged as fast as possible in that trash can. I gotta believe I don't think he can get out of that trash can. Tornado climbing to the top rope. What's he going for? Knees to the back of the head. Biggie Biggz is out. I hope he killed him. Cover 1, 2, 3. Thank God it's over.
I got something to say to you, Biggie. Put up one hell of a battle, son. But your fat ass couldn't beat the skinny and delicious human tornado. That's right, skinny and delicious. Put those two together, you got me. Biggie! I just want to say I'm proud of you, dude. You stay being like that, you got my vote to stay. I got my thumbs up for Biggie on me.
Well, like I said, didn't matter whether you won or lost, it's going to be up to this crowd. So, either a thumbs up, Biggie stays. Or the thumbs down, he's gone. Travis's vote doesn't count anyway, so let's hear it one more time. Thumbs up, Biggie stays. Well, Biggie, I guess you still got a job.